I think we all know there's been a war going on. A major global society-shaping war. Sometimes it calls on certain heroes to step up and really commit to the war effort. I am, of course, talking about the console war. And this man, who literally took a picture of himself after putting a patient under general anesthesia to prove that he had a job as a PS5 fanboy, because Xbots couldn't argue facts. This guy truly is out here trying to fight the good fight for Sony. I always love console war stuff, man. Console war stuff is so funny. The corporations don't fucking care about you. Why? It's just a fucking different $300 machine to play games shittily compared to PC anyway. The fail goes to a country that is taking part of a real war, okay? That, of course, goes to Russia. Russia, I want to give them a fail, not for their insane aggression costing thousands of lives, torpedoing their own economy, but for this. They are statistically the worst country in the world at Wordle. A release study that looked at average win rates for Wordle across every country, and the only one that hit yellow on this bar is Russia. Russia is literally the worst. Sweden? Oh, Sweden. Sorry, Sweden's the best. Sweden's the best. Russia, I mean, you better watch out. Because you know what? You know who's between Sweden and Russia? Ukraine. Interesting. Let me give a win here. A win goes to, this is an actual win. I don't do these very often, but I wanted to give a good win here, to the Gizmodo Media Group Union, who recently won a fair contract. They got a deal. This is the union that represents writers from Gizmodo, Kotaku, Jezebel, Lifehacker. The companies could not survive without their writers, which actually produce all the content. And so they were able to extract these concessions. Actually, really awesome news. There's been a couple stories like this recently. Not the best time in history, but the best time in recent memory for the labor movement to fight back some concessions from the ownership class. So like most of my life is controlled by the big corporations that I love, but not all of it. And so what I'd like to do is sort of not just buy everything from a big company like Disney and watch everything from a big company like Disney, but literally live on a property owned by Disney in a town governed by Disney. And that's why I want to give a shout out to Disney's new planned communities. You know, Cutie's buying a house. Cutie's gonna be mayor, dude. Someone said, I love when I get evicted by a guy dressed as Goofy. Yuck. You didn't pay your rent there, pal. I'm afraid you're out on the street.
Immerse you in those stories.
I'm just thinking about every municipal function of the town being filled by someone in costume. Someone just said Buzz Lightyear as the judge. You're like fucking divorce court. Yeah, Woody as the cops. Woody planting fucking evidence on someone he shot illegally. Woody turning off his body cam.
That Disney creates will be enriching, adventurous, and fun for all involved. And they all...
There was a snake in his boot. I had to shoot him. There's some weed in your boot. Holy fuck. That was funny. So speaking of wealth, actually, I wanted to say, so some of you, you know, you get all up in arms about the billionaire class. Should billionaires have extremely vast amount of wealth and pay, you know, relatively little taxes in comparison to the size of their fortune? And I thought about it, and I realized that thinking about that kind of stuff is boring, because Elon Musk's brother told me so. He said people's obsession with wealth is, quote, boring. And he knows what he's talking about, because he is worth about $1 billion, largely through selling Tesla stock given to him by his brother. And he sold it pretty much exactly at the top. And when asked about it, he said the obsession with wealth is boring. And so I realized that I was being kind of lame. And I should just get a cool ass cowboy hat that shows that I'm rugged and in touch with the people and work on a blockchain powered charity. Yeah, baby. Let me talk about a fail though. Well, actually, you know what? Let's call this one a win, dude. At some point, it became obvious to me that artistic integrity is also kind of boring. And at some point, you gotta just fucking get that bag. And that's why I want to shout out this new K-pop group. I just want to shout out MX because their new single came out, and I loved how subtle it was with regards to its possible affiliation with Coca-Cola. I like when you write "check out popcorn and zero Coke" as your lyrics, as you crack open a Coke in front of a giant Coke machine. Every scene in this video is permeated with Coca-Cola, and I think it was just part of the artistic story they wanted to tell. Did they put hashtag ad in the description? No, they didn't, and I don't think they needed to, because it was very subtle. It was tasteful, and it was like part of the art. Let's talk about what's easily, by far, the biggest win of this week. And it actually is kind of a win. As of today, as of literally like 12 hours ago, Snoop Dogg joined Faze Clan. It's literally Faze Snoop on Twitter.
Am I still streaming?
They got a highlight of his fucking streams where he like is off camera half the time, streams with no mic for 8 hours.
I am a part of the Faze Clan.
Faze up with us.
It's going down. Faze the fuck up.
I mean, I was not on my bingo card for this year. This is wild. Snoop Dogg just performed at the Super Bowl. Snoop Dogg is a national icon, a multi-platinum rap artist and celebrity and influencer, and he's now part of Faze Clan. It's actually a crazy get. All of Snoop's last 6 streams have been dead silent, but that hasn't stopped between 5K and 48K people tuning in to watch him inaudibly play Madden while he has a few joints. People have tried to let him know that he's muted, but his chat is emote only. Anyway, Snoop might finally become the big time now. This might be what Snoop needed. This one's a fail on YouTubers catching strays, dude. Unbelievable. CNN reported journalist Bernie Gores died once in Afghanistan and again in Ukraine. Not only did he die, CNN used a fake name. His real name is Jordy Jordan, and he's a famous YouTube gaming streamer. Here he is, same photo. Good reporting, CNN. So they made up this whole story to make it seem like CNN was creating fake journalists and having them die. Except this is literally just an actual YouTuber named Wings of Death. That never happened. They just found his photo and made this entire thing up. And by the way, Russia, an officially checkmarked Russian government official, was amplifying it. The main battle is not in Ukraine. It's with the lies and fakes of the mainstream media. Hashtag fake news. Except it's literally just a YouTuber named Wings of Redemption. He's real. He's a real person. This happened. He just grabbed this photo from Wikitubia. This is a small one, but it's funny. 36 hours after the initial invasion of Ukraine by Russia, a major Russian news outlet that is close tied to the government accidentally released their victory article that they had pre-written. They accidentally published it. They took it down immediately, but they had already pre-written a victory article and and published it. And I found this, and it's very, very funny. You can read the full translation. It's good to always be ahead of the news. That's the real win on this one. So we've been talking about the siblings of billionaires. And as impressive as, the vast fortunes of Elon and Mark Zuckerberg are, what their siblings do is almost more impressive. What Kimball Musk has managed to do is pull off wearing a cowboy hat while being obscenely wealthy. Powerful. But what Zuckerberg's sister has done, maybe even better. This is Mark Zuckerberg's sister, Randy.
We're all gonna make it. Yeah, we're all gonna make it. It's just the start, so GM, carpe your crypto DM, DYOR, and pick a coin. BTD by the different, our dotted hands won't flip it. HODL, and we'll all join. Our project won't go GN.
So I'd only seen the first 10 seconds. So I just saw buy him up and hold on tight. Yes! This is what crypto needed.
We'll fight like hell. We'll hold.
I'll sell.
We're all gonna make it. LFG. We're all gonna make it. Sweep the goddamn floor.
Bro, if I did have crypto, nothing could make me sell faster.
We're all gonna you paper heads are all worthless and wicked. Let's fucking go. Everyone.
Is this not making fun of crypto people? No, you thought this was ironic? No. Today I sing this song surrounded by new friends as a rallying cry for the women of Web 3. Together we can accomplish anything. You know this is ironic? What the fuck? Are you not a believer? This shit's real. Wait, some people in chat are actually selling. It had the exact opposite effect of intended for. That's so funny. No, you didn't hear the song. You wouldn't even pay attention to the lyrics. It said hodl. Remember this part? Are you stupid? It didn't say sell him. It said buy him up. Oh man, I forgot a win and fail. Fuck. I had a win about Ninja's new fucking masterclass on streaming. Did you guys see this? Ninja's gonna teach you how to become a streamer in 30 days. I'm so hyped you guys can enroll for my streaming masterclass starting next week. The secret to becoming a streamer in 30 days from Ninja. Rule number 1, don't stream with women. Rule number 2, get your lawyers involved early and often. I might take that class. I think that'd be really funny.